Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Marvel Lights Gaming here, and I am coming at you with my first video, which is a collection video before I tear down this collection. Because as you can see, the dust has really taken over my room, and it is time to take the figures off the shelves and clean them up a bit, put them in different poses, and change up the display. Before I did, I thought I would show off my collection to you guys. And first up here, we have the MCU display here. Fun fact, this is my first Marvel Legends here. This Marvel Legends 2014 Star-Lord. I did start collecting Marvel Legends during this time period when the Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out, the first one. And that's where it basically all began with collecting Marvel Legends. Before I was more of a 3¾ inch kind of guy, but I got rid of most of my figures at that point, so I just decided to collect the Marvel Legends. And as you can see here, my display isn't complete. It's missing quite a few characters, but it's growing. So here we have the Netflix characters who are still part of the MCU, and this Jessica Jones really surprised me. I thought she would be the dead of the wave, but she ended up being my second favorite out of the wave next to Bullseye. So here we also have the completely out of place Bandai Tamashii Nations Lightning Effect, I believe, with the Toy Biz Ultron from the Legendary Rider series back in 2005, holding my bracelet. And then going up a bit, we have the cosmic characters / Guardians of the Galaxy, though it's mostly just Guardians of the Galaxy characters except for Nova. And this one is actually, this was my personal favorite until I finished up my Marvel Knights display. Both of them are still growing, but this one has went down to my second favorite so far. And I probably will be getting rid of this Drax. Since I do have the updated one. This Drax isn't a much better build. This Vanastro actually, and Angela, these two are my personal favorites from the Titus wave. And I was actually happy that Vanastro would be a peg warmer. I was able to get him at a discounted price, which I felt really excited for. He still is one of my favorite figures from not only the wave, but this year in total. Probably number 9 on my list. So just getting you a wider shot. There's Odin back there, not completely built. And then we have the Avengers and my bow poster. But this is, I originally had these guys on a shelf, but the problem was that they were really small shelves, and you know, these figures were kind of like so clumped together. Some of them had to go in the back. And what happened was that they would be overshadowed by the darkness or by other figures, which is why I decided to move them to the wall. And besides, look at that sentry pose, man. Come on. It's kind of a vanilla pose, but at the same time, I still... look at that, man. That is just perfect. You can't do that on a shelf. But I do have the face-off cap here. I am meaning to replace that with the 2016 cap from the Red Onslaught wave. So I'll probably be trading this off for that. And then we also have some more Toy Biz figures in the form of Falcon and Wonder Man. So giving a further back shot. My favorite figure out of this collection is most likely Hawkeye. Or Vision. Probably. And yeah, it's pretty small. There were a lot more characters, but I moved them to other places of the displays. Fitting my personal taste. So going to those displays, we are at the Spider-Man villains display, or part 1 anyways. And this is not really a Sinister Six team, like, in particular. I don't think there was ever a lineup with these people, specifically all together as a team. But we do have some 3 founding members in the form of Kraven, Doc Ock, and Electro. And I honestly, guys, don't think that this Toy Biz Doc Ock can be beat, even by the new Doc Ock that Hasbro will eventually make, hopefully make. So this is actually my favorite Toy Biz figure of all time. And then I also have the Silvermane hand. I just plucked that on a painted silver Bucky cap mold. It looks pretty bad, which is why he is in the back, so you can't see that terrible paint. Right there. And then we go up a bit to more spider people with even more dust. I am ashamed to show off this dust. But this collection video must be done. So, We have some more Spider people in the form of Miles Morales, Peter Parker, the original Superior Spider-Man, Ben Reilly, my personal favorite Spider-Man other than Peter Parker, along with some of his villains. I did not know where to put Ultimate Green Goblin. He just hasn't. I don't have any other Ultimate characters to put him with, so he's just back there right now. Hopefully, in the near future, I pick up some more Ultimate characters. I'll put him in with them, but for now, he's gonna be back there. Some more Superior fellows of Spider-Man. Overdrive, Hasbro, Overdrive. Come on, we just need one more character. Well, technically, we also need Living Brain, but I would just be fine if he made Overdrive. That would be perfect. And then, wider shot here. My favorite out of this one is the Pizza Spider-Man, definitely. With Carnage, Venom, and Scarlet Spider making it a three-way tie. Going over, we have the Avengers Villains display. The villains? What about... Okay. Yeah, I just put him there because he kept on falling over from the Avengers display, and I thought it'd be weird having two shields there, and two Falcons, so I just decided to put him right here. My display will be changing literally within a few hours, so I mean, he can stay right there for a bit. But other than that, I don't know if you guys can really see, but I do have the Baron Strucker from 2006 Face-Off series back there. He fell over. And, yeah, I don't really pay much attention. I do have the Marvel Select Ultron, which is still my favorite Marvel Select figure to date. The rest are in probably boxes or in packaging still. And then we have Zemo up front. Zemo is my favorite Marvel villain, so he definitely needs to be up front. Who else is excited for that Claw that's coming out? I definitely am. We needed a new Claw. He is on a rather outdated body mold. Doesn't even have ankle pivot anymore. And that just really hurts the figure a lot. If you're maybe in the 8 CBA or someone just who really likes to have a non-vanilla display, it really hurts to not have ankle pivot. And then also have the Toy Biz Abomination back there. I don't know if I'll replace that with the Build-A-Figure. Still debating on that. And then going up to my jewel collection, we have the Marvel Knights / Street Level Heroes display. I'm going to have to back out for a little bit. It is based on it's backed up by this crappy background I made when I was a noob. And, yeah, you can see this is awful. I don't even know what this is, but, you know, I still keep it sort of reminisce back, now still around. We have some guns up here for this Punisher, where I just used her and I take pictures. Then these custom the gunshot effects. There's Nuke's vest, by the way. And then going over to the actual other characters, there is the 2016 Walgreens Punisher. Definitely in my top. It would be in my top anyways if it came with trigger fingers. And we also have, I did pick up 2 bullseyes. You aren't seeing, nothing's wrong. There are 2 bullseyes in this display. One with a mask and one without. I normally don't pick up 2 figures, and take them both out of the packaging. But in this case, I decided to, just because I like this head sculpt so much, but at the same time, I also love the classic bullseye, so I decided to keep it. We also have my custom Moon Knight back there. Pretty crappy, but you know, he was my favorite character, so I thought I should make a classic one based on his classic look. And then we also have the Toy Biz Moon Knight, and then we also have the Hasbro Moon Knight at the front. He is my favorite Marvel character in total, tied with Spider-Man and Zemo. And then we also have Blade, the Walgreens Daredevil here, Taskmaster, Hellcat, Boomerang, and then Man-Thing here, right next to it, which is my second favorite Bath, only beaten by Rhino. And the Nuke figure, Iron Fist, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man figure to go there on the Old Man Logan. Really happy with that black hat. I didn't pick this one up the year it came out. I decided to pick it up with them, but I decided not to, So this is, guys, my Marvel Legends display. Let me know what you guys think. And comment down below. Subscribe. Leave your opinions. Peace.